Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. We're gonna wait for a few people to hop on here.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
This is FoodTokTV. We are Red Wagon Bakery.
Sorry, I'm getting everything going on my phone here.
She's good. Yep, she's working on getting everything going.
Good morning, Lisa. Hello, guys. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Hi, Bridget. Hello, everybody. If you could get that double tapping of the screen going for us, we're gonna get started today. First and foremost, my name is Michelle. This is my husband, Paul. We are Red Wagon Bakery in Central Illinois. We go live every Wednesday here on FoodTokTV at 7 a.m. Central Time. We are a group of creators that go live every single day, multiple times a day, and we're going to start it off on Wednesday today with some...
Banana muffins?
I have to think. Some banana muffins, and all from scratch. Good morning, Jamie. And we're also going to be making some banana pancakes. So welcome in. I say we, but it's really going to be my husband.
Hi. So, yes, these are...
Hi, Maria.
Banana pancakes. Sorry, I'm just stirring my butter real quick. I melted it prior, so it would have time to cool a little bit.
I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. There we go. That good?
It's fine with me.
Okay.
Yep. So I have everything I need here.
Hello, hello.
And we'll get that going here in one sec. Typically, the things that we're making today... the things we're making today are not for any orders or anything, so I'm just going glove free because
we're just gonna eat them.
Yeah, we're gonna eat them because they're probably gonna be really good.
We love banana over this way. Hello, yeah, Denise. Welcome in.
We do have we do our cottage law bakery and licensed, insured, and all that stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do for the muffins is flour. 1 3/4 cups.
And this recipe and any other recipe that any of our Food Talk creators do will be over on foodtoktv.com on their website as well. So make sure if there's anything that you see that you want to see more of, it's all over there. This will be on there later on today. Yeah. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
So I'm just scooping some flour because I like to do it this way. We
do the scoop. A lot of people measure their stuff. We don't really measure anything. We scoop and
weigh it. Yeah.
Weigh it, not measure. Weigh it.
when the day comes that we are commercialized, then things will be different then.
No, they won't.
So
we'll
there's
still
one,
measure.
And then it's gonna get 3/4 additional. So we're just gonna.
Welcome in, guys. If you could double tap the screen for us, we'd really appreciate it. Later on today, while he's doing this, we got Daphne coming on at 1 o'clock, and Cooking with Mama T comes on at 6 or 6:30 tonight. I think it's 6.
I think so.
So make sure you follow along the page. If we're not for you, that's okay. Not everyone's for everyone. We have all kinds. Go ahead.
It's a little rough to get up. Not everybody likes just starting baking at 7 o'clock in the morning, but that's kind of where we fall. And a lot of times we end up being able to work on orders while we're on Food Talk. So that kind of helps too. So the schedule kind of works out. It's kind of weird. And sometimes we're making cookies on here at 7 o'clock, but that's how it goes. Yeah. And then, so I have 1 3/4 flour in my bowl. And then I need 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
This one calls for both, so it's okay.
It does call for both. And I did not bring the bag today. I instead, we're not going to touch that yet because I don't want to mess this up again. If you were here last week, you saw. So it's just 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I got to make sure I have the right.
Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. We're in Central Illinois. If you are in Illinois, we can ship inside of Illinois.
Yeah, and cookies. We do all the cookies.
All the decorated cookies. If you enjoy decorated sugar cookies, hello, here, I'll say hi from...
Yeah, she's going to hop on. And also, I will mention, while she's doing that, that this main account where you're commenting and everything, I can see that, kind of. But Michelle has my phone to see comments and stuff. She's a few seconds behind.
Florida, Puerto Rico.
So if you comment on here, I can't really see very well. Don't have my glasses on because they fall off my face.
I do my best, but I feel like I'm in his bubble over here. But good morning, Jamie.
The comments on her phone are a few seconds behind. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. So then I have 1 3/4 flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then I need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And I just went ahead today and put it, we have a huge bag and it just gets to be a lot. So we're just going to do a half teaspoon of the baking soda. Just gotta make sure
Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to take this time real quick, too, to remind you guys to go vote for Grub Match. If you were here for last Quad City, Illinois, yay!
Oh, hey, I got family in Moline, Rock Island, Bettendorf, up in that area. So I have my half teaspoon of baking soda in there, and the recipe, you can add a quarter teaspoon of salt, and then if you use unsalted butter, but we use salted butter. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that part, but it'll be on the recipe that's on Food Talk after a little while.
Thank you, Cassie, for the follow. She says she loves to cook. We all love to cook here. Well, I don't love to cook. I love to decorate. He loves to bake.
She decorates really, really well. And so I bake a lot, and she decorates cookies. She's got some cookies that she just did. Okay, next. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon into the dry stuff. I'll just I'm not too worried about that one because cinnamon is good. It's not going to throw off my science too much. Some of the other stuff can, But anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and whisk this up. Again, it was 1 3/4 flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a half teaspoon of baking soda, a quarter teaspoon of salt is optional, and a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon in there. We're just going to make sure that's all, the dry stuff's all whisked up well.
Cassie, we're making moist. It's called moist banana muffins.
And I told my daughter the other day, it's okay to use that word in the kitchen because we have to use it.
We just
have to use it. So we do.
Thank you for the follow, Nanny. Thank you.
So I got my dry stuff here, and now I'm going to do the bananas and the other ingredients. So I have, one second, you grab a few of these. So it calls for 3 medium ripe bananas. The only bananas I could get last night were light yellow. So if you've ever or never done this,
hold on, this is a good 10-second cooking school. This is a 10-second
cooking school tip. If your bananas are still, if you need them ripe, banana bread, I do this a lot because I make a ton of banana bread. I just turn on my oven for 350, and these were actually in for just 13 minutes, and they're still medium firm-ish, but when I open them, you'll see, but it makes for really tasty stuff because it gets, all that
flavor.
And they are really hot when you take them off, and they do continue cooking on the cookie sheet if you leave them, sit on that. So they will continue baking on there, or, getting softer. So, there you go. And they are kind of hard to peel because they're so soft, but I just kind of give it a little slice.
For everyone who's just joining, welcome in. This is Food Talk TV.
You can kind of see what...
Yeah, they're gooey. They're gooey.
On there.
Was that Kai?
So it makes it like that.
I'll be right back.
And I love that. I love that. Especially when it comes to, these kind of batters and stuff like that, or the banana bread. And it's so good. I love it. And then you can even kind of scrape some of that stuff off because there's so much such like juice and goodness in there. So there's one. Again, it calls for 3 of these. So I'm just gonna do that. And again, the ripeness, you can leave them in for a few minutes. I had them in for like 10 or 7 or 8, and I pulled them out and they weren't quite where I liked them. But knowing they're gonna bake a little more, I just put them in for whatever, and they're great. They turn out great. So
Jesse,
yo, I'm peeling warm, mushy bananas.
Hi, Jesse. That's another one of our Food Talk TV creators. He goes live on Friday nights at 6:30, always cooking up some beautiful meat on the grill, smoker, sometimes inside, depending on the weather.
I'm scraping these peels just to get, some of that stuff out of there because it just really adds to the flavor, honestly.
so
and plus
messy.
it smells really good when you start doing this.
It does smell very good.
Yeah, it smells good. So I just kind of mash these up a little bit, and this makes them way easier to, you know, mash up to, obviously.
This is why he's the baker guy. I get anything on my hands and I'm like, ooh.
And I'm just like, you know, it's all right. It's all right. It's going to happen. You know.
Thank you, Healthy Living with Curly.
I grew up working on cars and trucks and engines and stuff, so getting stuff on your hands it's all good. So I just kind of give these a little mash because they're going to continue to get mashed as we go, so they're kind of medium mashed.
Jesse, we're making banana muffins from scratch.
And I got an egg, 1 egg, room temperature-ish.
Are there 3 bananas in there already?
Yeah.
Wow, I missed it.
Yeah, you were back there doing whatever, and I was just talking about cooking bananas.
Yeah, we're making some banana pancakes while these are baking too. I was just in the mood for banana today, and I'm like, what can we do that will make enough time? And I'm like, muffins and pancakes. Why not?
So I just kind of give this a little mixy together. And this is banana and just 1 egg right now.
He always chooses to do everything by hand.
Well,
you can absolutely use a mixer for this, but he chooses to do it by hand. He gets to finesse it.
I do. And if you bake muffins and cakes and, you know, that kind of stuff, I think there's a difference. Okay. So I got my egg and my banana, and I got vanilla. It's going to get 1 teaspoon of vanilla. But I'm a sucker for vanilla and banana stuff. You know what I mean? He's
a sucker for vanilla and everything. Everything that comes out of our kitchen, the one thing you can be assured is it's going to be beautiful and it's going to be flavorful.
Mm-hmm. So there's the 1 teaspoon. And since these are for us, not that much. We'll just do a little bit. There we go.
Vanilla makes everything better.
You know, especially like the brownies with all the cocoa.
Let me
and
rephrase that. Good vanilla. It depends on the vanilla you're using.
That's a good point. So I'm just going to kind of combine everything while I'm going lightly. And then I need a 1/2 cup of sugar. Throw it in this. And I have 3 bananas in there. And if you missed that, I ripened them in the oven so they were mushy and squishy. And then an egg,
Julia loves vanilla too.
Loves what?
Vanilla too.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's like I don't know. Maybe it's a childhood thing. Probably from, you know, grandma baking days. But there's something about that smell, you know. It's just, I love it. And then, so I just kind of combine the sugar in with that. And obviously those bananas were, you know, warmish. So, and then here's my butter from earlier that I melted. It's just a 1/2 cup of butter. Just melted it and let it cool ish.
Julia, we're making banana muffins.
We are.
And welcome in everybody. For everybody that's new, while he's pouring this and stirring it, you're watching FoodTokTV. We're the longest running live food cooking show on TikTok. We have creators that go live every single day, 7 days a week, including on holidays. We do literally everything. There's not anything that you can't want that you won't find a creator here for.
It's true.
And that's true story.
I just kind of continue to combine these. I want to take out that banana piece.
I have to step away for a second.
You're good. So we're just going to get those combined up.
I was going to sneeze. Nope. Okay. It left.
Are you good?
I'm back.
Okay. And I'm going to grab the sour cream real quick. It's going to get a 1/4 cup of that.
Sour cream makes everything so much moister. More moist? I don't know which word it is, but it does that.
I lost my train of thought. 1/4.
Leave me alone, Paul.
Sorry. Okay. So to my wet stuff and sugar, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sour cream.
Jesse, neither one sounds right. What is it? Is it more moist or moister? Because they both sound off. You're a teacher. You know these things. Good morning. Good morning, Andon.
Oh, dear.
Thank you.
So, okay. So to that.
Sorry, I had to approve that.
I have, I'm going to go ahead and add my 1/4 cup of sour cream in here.
Oh, we got a flash goal. Hold on, we got a flash goal.
Oh, on here?
Yeah, on Food Talk. I've never had a flash goal here before. So it looks like it's asking us to have 22 people send us a heart me to join our team. So in order to get the flash goal, we need 22 people to send a heart me.
That's the first time I've seen it on here.
Yeah, man, it's much higher on here. It usually gives us on our regular live like 9, and
4.
we never make it to the number. They keep raising it. We're like, why are they raising it?
We're not like on our personal
stuff.
We don't try to do that. Like we don't ask for that on there.
It's just a fun little, hey, we got a flash thing.
Just TikTok needs. Yep, we'll let that go. So I'm just gonna stir this all up. And I think one of the things I like about doing things by hand is just the gentleness, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like it's more personal, maybe. And maybe that's too much. I don't know. Maybe that's too much information. Especially for you, Jesse. I'm sorry if that's too much. Because he's the meat guy. And I'm over here finessing my bananas. But I love you and I love it. I'm also a meat guy, but I just don't do it on here. So I have all of this, and then we are going to make sure that butter's good and mixed in there. Sometimes that, kind of separates. So we just work it around gently. You get everything good and combined without beating the heck
He said, LOL, you're good. Thank you, Rick, for the follow. Thank you, user 97324. I didn't get to it. But he said, play with it, bro. Come on now. Jesse, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Like, I am so sad that we're not coming because I was so excited for you and Paul to come together. For anyone who doesn't know, FoodTokTV, we're having a massive, huge get-together. They're sending this all out to Dallas, but your girl over here has social anxiety, and I'm terrified to fly, so we're gonna sit this one out.
Okay, so prior to this, what's my temp on here?
I don't know.
Okay,
350.
So I had that oven already set. So the oven's going to be set on 375 to preheat, and I just want to make sure I have my stuff prepared here. I have my liners lined, or my pan lined, just to be ready.
Just to be ready, he says. And this is going to get a crumb topping too.
It is, and actually, maybe we can go ahead and do that before I get the flour and the wet stuff, just to have it ready.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to do all this. I had there it is. Okay, so now I'm just going to make it like a crumble topping for these muffins. Banana
muffins. If anyone's just joining, that's what we're making. Banana muffins.
Yep.
With a streusel type of topping.
Yeah, well, I think the crumble, yeah.
And this is another test kitchen day. We've not made these specific muffins before, so welcome. Hopefully they turn out wonderful.
My third cup has gone AWOL. Let me grab another one.
Thank you for the follow. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, Enzo. Thank you, guys.
All right, so this is going to be for the topping. Just in case you're, wondering what's going on. I have my wet and dry stuff sitting up here. I'm getting ready to combine it, but Michelle reminded me that we're doing a topping, so I want to get that made before I mix all that, because science starts happening when those things mix. So,
science!
This is my topping. There's a third of molasses sugar. And
molasses sugar.
No, it is, right? Brown sugar is just...
I had to think, and I'm like, wait, what did he just call it? And I'm like...
Okay. And...
What now, Paul?
If I could plan all day and still not have absolutely everything I need. So I have a third cup of brown sugar in here. This is light.
Yes, that's why it's brown, Julia. Molasses.
And then I'm just gonna get a little scoop because I need 4 tablespoons of flour in my topping. And I'm not as worried on this one about leveling and stuff, so.
Preciseness.
Yeah, because you're like, I love icings and toppings and glazes and all that because you can play with that stuff and, you know, it'll be, you know, you can make it how you want it. Were you counting? Was that 3?
I wasn't. Did anyone count that by chance? Was that 3? Good morning, user 9600689422509. We are making banana muffins.
And then to the topping, I'm going to add a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. That I do have right here.
Thank you, wife.
More or less, depending on your taste. Just a teeny tiny that.
Tiny
salt,
little bit.
Yeah, just a little. And then I need my. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up a little bit, and then you add an additional butter to this to help with the crumble process. But it's got to be cold, so I have it sitting over here. It's only 2 tablespoons.
There we go. We've had 3 people send me the team hearts. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just mixing up the topping right now. Getting ready to throw some butter in there. Kind of cut it in a little bit at a time. I mean, it helps with the... I don't know. I think I've learned over, you know, the past year or so about how important really, like, it used to be really willy-nilly with things, just baking like wherever, doing whatever. But there's so much importance to making sure that everything is really well combined. You know what I mean?
How long do these bake for? 20 minutes, okay.
Are we good on that?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I'm kind of dilly-dallying, but let me grab my butter.
It's okay. We have time. I just want to make sure that there's time enough to, thank you so much. Sorry, guys. I try to let him talk. I've gotten yelled at the last 2 times because
it's, you know,
I interrupt him when he's going through the recipe. So I'm trying to be quiet.
2 things about that. 1, I personally don't care. But 2, on these kind of lives, it does kind of get like that. When she's trying to keep up with everybody. And so it's, I mean, it's all right. I know it might sound obnoxious to some people, but we're good. I promise. It kind of happens.
It's just me, but I'm trying to be more more observant in different lives. You come to my page and it's just...
So I'm just going to take this 2 tablespoons and just use my little spatula, whatever, and just kind of break it up in there. And it was just in the fridge, not frozen, not to that degree.
While he's doing that, though, I do need to talk about Grub Match again because we are on FoodTokTV. This is their page. It's an amazing page with a whole bunch of different creators. And on Saturday, last Saturday, Trini and Jen went head-to-head with secret ingredients, making as much as they possibly could. If you guys enjoy live cooking shows, go back, head over to the TubeU, check those out. It's under FoodTokTV. And then we have voting, so make sure that you guys are voting for your favorite creators. You won't ever see me on a grub match because you see we like to take our time. We're bakers, we're finessers. You can't do too much at the same time when it comes to baking.
Yeah.
I'm not good at competing stuff.
Yeah, that's all right. It would be really hard to bake a bunch of stuff using like anything in an hour.
Yeah, I mean, you got bake time. What can I really make in an hour that's, you know, not going to require at least 30 minutes bake time? Exactly. Hate wasting. Exactly.
Yeah. And that's one of the things. Which is nice when, you know, we do Food Talk and we're able to integrate orders into it. So,
yeah,
you know, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I feel like this particular thing needed more butter in it. But that's okay. We're going to use what's here.
Let's see. How's it looking? That looks good. I think that looks good.
I'm just trying to get some of that butter kind of worked up in there.
I got mini rolls for cleaning, but I'm stumped as to what to do with them. I have no idea. I have no idea. See, I'm a very artsy person. I work at the as an activity aide at the local nursing home here. And I'm very, very artsy, not so crafty. Not crafty.
Okay. So, set that there for a sec. Make sure these are good. The wet stuff, the bananas and egg and vanilla and sugar and butter and sour cream, and I'm just gonna kind of.
And again, if you want this recipe, it will be over on FoodTokTV later on today as well. You can search any of our recipes. We have all kinds of stuff over there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking for some baked goods, just go take a trip. They're all there. They're all great.
So I poured in a fair amount of it just to kind of.
What are we making, Rebecca? We are making banana muffins.
That's it today. Well,
and
no,
banana pancakes.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. But it's nothing super exciting today, but it kind of is because this is the first time that we're doing these.
So welcome. Hopefully it all goes well.
I've made some banana nut stuff, the other stuff, but this particular one, first time.
First timers.
But, you know, doing banana bread and all that as much as we do.
Hopefully they come out good, and then we can like triple the batch and do large jumbo ones for the farmers markets.
Oh yeah, I've done
anything banana was so good.
Some large. So we did some jumbo bananas, nuts, and jumbo, I think, blueberries. But yeah, they go really well at the farmers markets. So I'm just kind of getting this gently. You don't want to overmix this, so don't beat the.
So excited for farmer markets to start back up.
I know. I'm ready for those to start up too because the winter is kind of slow anyway. You know, December, oddly enough, and January was just awful for orders and stuff. But
awful. January is the worst month for a baker.
Since about the middle of March, things have really been picking up, so that's good. But yeah, those getting restarted and just a lot more orders and stuff coming in.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if I posted something good that people really like, but we've had orders coming in like crazy. And it's orders for the sugar cookies, which are really hard for me to do because I do work a regular full-time job.
Before I do this, I'm going to get a drink real quick.
Okay.
You're going to move that so it might be more...
Where am I moving?
Well, just so you can see, because I'm just going to scoop it up.
Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit here. There we go. So you can watch them scoop. Do you remember how full these are supposed to be? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, I remembered and I wrote it right here.
Oh. So you're so
I keep notes. I keep notes.
Smarter than me sometimes.
Well, sometimes I'm not able to refer back to my phone if I have a recipe or something, so I just write notes about all the things that I'm trying to remember. Because I have to.
We are in Central Illinois, Julia. We are in Central Illinois.
Obviously, this one's a lot thicker. So I'm just going to kind of put...
I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see how they settle here in a sec. I much prefer these batters to the
runny
chocolate cupcakes and all that, because those things, you know, when you have a hot water recipe anyway, I'll be all right. I just want to make sure that, you know, I know it's not that big of a deal, but, you know.
I do. You're in Wisconsin. Well, welcome in. Thanks for watching from Wisconsin.
Hey.
We're about 2.5 hours south of Chicago. We actually were in contact with an event coordinator over in Chicago. But the problem is they want us to be able to bake for 8,000 people. And we can only bake 12 muffins at a time, 12 cookies at a time in our tiny little kitchen oven. So...
yeah, it would take a few days, and then you have to worry about all the things that come with freshness and all that.
Yeah, so it would be very hard. Thank you, Julia. Julie, she said it looks so good.
I tell you, they smell really good, and I can't wait to have these in the oven for like 5 minutes, because that's about the point when they really start. If
you guys were on here for the carrot cake cupcakes, that batter, yeah, it's cupcake batter. That batter was kind of like this. It's very thick. But it comes out so freaking good. And
I think the moisture like with the carrot cupcakes. I think the moisture of the carrots, you know, and then you have like the bananas on these and sour cream and the texture and, you know, oh man, I dropped a little bit. Much easier to clean up though.
Thank you, Julie. I will say hello again from our main page. Well, this is actually my page, but it's kind of turned into our page for live reasons.
I'm going to grab something to kind of wipe a couple of those, and I'm going to shake it down.
This is the only place that we bake on live. This I have to focus entirely when I'm doing stuff, and it's very hard to bake on live when you do it for a living, for a business, and not just for fun or for hobby, because we got to pay attention to what we're doing. You know, we got to make sure, like, this is our business area. So when we go live from what we do on our pages in our car of a morning, just talking about real life stuff.
Yeah, if you're over there, that's what we do there.
Because we are also recovering addicts. So he's a recovering alcoholic, I'm a recovering addict.
I just want to make sure we're good. I might add a little bit on a couple of those. We'll see. It's tougher on these, you know, to kind of, I don't know, uniformity is a big thing to me. If you have been on here and watched me be obsessive compulsive about other things, then you know. The Buckeyes, I think, were the one that got the comments about my
preciseness.
Yeah, okay. So the oven preheated. I'll tell you, these might be a little high.
Because you still got to put streusel on them, right?
Yeah, but we'll see. We're going to throw that on there. And we'll see how it goes.
And again, if they don't come out right, you can always just lower the amount that you put in, and they'll be fine. I mean, these are just for us, so. So
that did take pretty much all of that. I don't even think I could get one more out of that. So that took the majority of it, which is good. Sometimes it's tough when you just have a little bit of cupcake batter left, or muffin, you know, or whatever.
And usually when we have leftovers from test kitchen day, I go into work at 10 o'clock. So I just take whatever we have into work and have them taste test it, tell us what they think, and then we make adjustments based off what they think. So
we do. It's great.
It works out. It's a
like
win-win.
We have our own little like focus group.
Thank you, Calico, for following. You guys, if you guys have followed and I haven't announced you, I apologize. Thank you so much for following FoodTokTV. I don't see the followers on his phone, so unless I'm like right up here in the phone, I don't see who's following.
And like I said, I can't see it. I can't see it. This is a pretty light, so we'll see how it comes out. I'm eager to see. It's not going to be bad.
That's a lot of streusel topping for just 12 cupcakes, or for 12 muffins.
I know.
It calls for just 12, so maybe pack them suckers on. Maybe it doesn't rise a whole lot.
I don't know, we'll see.
I don't know, it does have baking soda and baking powder, so.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably going to pop up.
Good morning, Forged. Welcome in, sweet friend. How are you
Forged.
today?
Good to see you.
We love you.
You're here anyway.
We love you, Forged.
You know, and at the end of the day, everything, you know, make a mess if you have to.
But that's what I have little food paintbrushes for. Just go around, sweep off the top with one of my little food brushes.
On these things?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know, it's all right. Here's the thing, and maybe I'm different from other people. I don't mind the cleanup process.
I do.
I don't at all. It gives me weird joy, and not joy necessarily. That's weird. It gives me more, you know, accomplishment and that kind of thing. So now that I've, you know.
Do you want me to get my paintbrush? Yeah, there's still a lot of that left. How do they expect you to get that all in?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't want to waste it though.
It'll be fine.
That's still a lot. We'll figure out something.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I'll get my paintbrush.
Yes, please.
There you go.
So I need to clear my throat.
Okay, step away.
Sorry, I have a...
Hi guys, I guess I'm going to do this here for you real quick.
Oh.
I'm just going and brushing these right back onto the counter here, and we'll clean those up here in a minute.
Yeah. While you're doing that.
I have so many paintbrushes. I'm an artist too, so I have paintbrushes for that. I have a little fly running around here. And the good thing about spring is everything is beautiful, but it also brings in the flies and
until you can figure out where they're coming from.
Yeah.
But we're good.
Okay. There we go. You gonna put those in?
Yep. So $3.75. Here's what they kind of.
Oh, thank you,
see.
Julie.
$3.75 for 20 minutes.
Like I said, if you guys like decorated sugar cookies, you like to see the things that are being decorated. I don't have a lot of baking videos, but I do post all of my baking stuff. And I also do chalk art and all kinds of artsy-fartsy stuff, so.
So we're going to give those a shot at 20.
Do you want me to clean up the area real quick?
Well, I'm not too worried about a whole lot. I'm just going to wipe this off.
Okay. And now we're going to make some banana pancakes.
And I think I have everything over there I need. So I'm just going to set these here for a
I just felt like banana today. I don't know. We were talking last night, like, what do you want to make today? And I was like, I like banana stuff.
Literally,
I just love bananas.
We didn't even decide on any of this until like
Thank you, Forge. Thank you for the follow, Sonia. Thank you. Thank you guys for sharing the live. We appreciate you.
1 second.
And that's the difference that you'll find at our bakery that you won't find at a lot of others is we do everything from scratch. We literally only have 2 cookies on our entire menu that are not from scratch. Everything else, every bar that you see coming out, every cinnamon roll, every cookie, every bread, everything is from scratch. And you don't see that a lot. A lot of people use cake boxes. We do not use cake boxes except for on 2 cookies.
And those we had from when we started way back in the day.
People liked them, so we kept them.
They're really good. And they're really good. But we add, glaze and topping that stuff. But yeah, they're good cookies. So let me grab a couple things.
Well, you're going to get to see a recipe right here. Good morning, Melissa Murd. That's another one of our FoodTokTV creators right here. Let me pin you up, my dear. You're another one, Melissa, that I'm so sad that I'm not going to get to squeeze and hug in person.
Okay. So I'm just going to do these on this little tabletop griddle because honestly, it's easier, I think.
I don't know why I am the way that I am when it comes to just, I have severe social anxiety. So like when it was just a meet and greet, I think I was okay because I was like, okay, that's like what, 25, maybe 30 people tops. And then it was like, okay, now everyone can invite their audience. And I was like, nope. Some of you guys have some really, really big audiences, man. No, thank you. That's too much for little old me.
I gotta grab all my utensils.
Okay.
What's up?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Kisses, kisses, and hugs, Paul and Michelle. We love you, Melissa.
Thank you very much.
We love you. And I'm so proud of you. Let me just say real quick while he's getting his stuff together here. Melissa, the fact that you can go to something like that where there's going to be plentiful alcohol running and it doesn't bother you and you're able to continue on with your sobriety through that, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you because I don't think I could. I mean, it's not that I don't think I could, it's that I don't feel comfortable putting myself in that position to find out if I can. So, and it's not even necessarily me, it's more him, that one right there. So, kudos to you. We love you. Yeah, you have social anxiety as well. Yeah, just thinking about, here's the thing. See, they were gonna pay for everyone to fly out, for all of us to fly out, but have you not paid attention to what's happening? I can't.
I mean, you take on there.
Yeah.
I need to go grab
Hi, here I am.
No, I need to go grab a little bowl to mix.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
This is our beautiful little griddle here. Thank you for the follow, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, like I can't. Yeah. Too many people. Like some of them have really large accounts.
So.
I mean, this page has 125. You tell 125,000 people in Dallas that you're going to come meet, and they're like, let's go! Food! Good food! Next thing you know, there's 300 people, and Michelle's like, get me out of here.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Okay, on to the pancakes.
Yeah, so I'll get to the recipe in a second. They're pancakes, you know.
Yeah. Do you want me to switch out your recipe?
No, I got it right here.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
Okay.
I just needed those. I need my bananas. I think I just need 2 of them for this.
Thank you so much, Norma, for the joining of our team. We appreciate you. Okay. Thank you so much.
So, this is another time I can tell you about the bananas and why they're black.
Our griddle is hissing at us.
They were pretty light yellow when I got them last night, so I needed them ripe. Do you need something? No,
go ahead. I'll answer Melissa here in just a second. Go ahead.
Okay, so I needed them ripe. 350 degrees. These were just about 13 to 15 minutes. I just put them all on a cookie sheet. I had 6, laid them out. They were really almost greenish on the ends. And so with that time, I pulled them out. They continue cooking on the cookie sheet. So I just let them sit. They get real soft. You'll see here in a second. But if you weren't here earlier, that's why they're this color.
Melissa said I'll be able to step away as I'm staying elsewhere for that reason. Mark and I will be at the hotel. I gotcha. Okay.
That's good.
I debated driving, but that's a 13-hour drive for us. And the thought of having to drive 13 hours there and then spend an entire day with a whole bunch of people cooking and then turn around and spend 13 hours driving back and then go to work the next day.
So
yeah.
Well, it's a lot.
And he doesn't drive, so I'd have to drive the whole 13-hour by myself. So there is no switching. I
have made choices in my life that have led me to not be able to drive, and that's okay. I'm one heck of a passenger princess.
He is. I would be so lost without him.
My gosh. Did anyone else see the really sharp knife across the kitchen?
Are you good, Paul?
See, I told you guys yesterday, you never know what could happen in here, and there was almost a workplace injury. And I don't have a lot of those, other than doing dishes. I get stabbed a lot.
I think only the food is covered by our insurance, not the...
Oh, man.
We don't have workers' compensation, Paul.
I'll start wearing leather gloves just to make bananas. So I threw those in here, and naturally they're going to be really, really squishy when you get them out, when they come out of the oven.
Hi, Birdie. You saved us last week, Birdie. Birdie saved us. She's the one who told us to put the lemon glaze on the blueberry pancake cake.
Oh, good call. Yeah.
That was so good. That
ended up being so good. And we got a lot of good ideas from that whole thing. But yeah, last week I made a pancake, like a giant pancake casserole, blueberry. Man, it was not good until Birdie's like, well,
put a lemon glaze
on top. And I'll tell you what, I poured that on there, and the consistency was really good. It set up really good on there, and man, it was good.
It was so good. It was exactly what it needed because it wasn't sweet enough in the cake. So for the recipe that we posted, I upped the amount of sugar that we put in it, and then put the information on there for the lemon glaze, and it's so good.
Oh, I don't need that yet.
Let him focus on what he's doing.
Oh, I have my egg.
You're good, Paul.
Thinking too much about those muffins.
Those blueberry pancakes, you mean, or the actual muffins?
Those muffins that I can start to smell now.
And we took them to work, and everyone liked them at work too. They're like, I don't really get lemon. I was like, that's because it was an additional add-on. Like, if you knew what they tasted like before the lemon, they would be amazing.
Yeah, they were good. They were very good. Okay. Make some milk.
I even called you out in our FoodTokTV group. I was like, Birdie for the win on this one.
Yeah.
So thank you, Birdie.
Good. Just 1 1/4 cups of milk, whatever kind of milk.
Marie, welcome in.
Usually baking, I use whole milk, but
you're welcome.
There was this.
Thank you, Courtney, for the follow. Sorry, guys. I wish it showed on this phone, the follows.
It's just 1 1/4 cups of milk. Again, they're just pancakes.
And these are just pancakes for while the...
Yeah, while we're waiting for muffins.
Well,
so we're just
doing
something fun while we're waiting. That's all.
I used to think that taking our leftovers into the nursing home and having our residents taste them was beneficial, but then the other day they're like, you realize that like all the stuff that we get really doesn't have any seasoning, so of course we're gonna love anything that you bring in here that has flavor. And I'm like, man, because they're so honest. Like we have one, we gave him something. What was it I gave him?
Is there any chance that you can do that real quick? You can bring it over here.
Yeah, hold on, we're gonna move this just right here for a second so we can throw this in the microwave. How long?
30.
But he was like, it tastes like rubber. I said, oh, that's because you have dentures and it's chewy. What was it that I took? Do you remember what that was?
I don't remember.
But they will tell you the truth. They will tell you exactly what they think.
Yeah.
It's like a kid, almost.
That was 1 teaspoon of vanilla. How's that looking? Does
Good.
It look like it's doing its thing?
Yeah, it looks like it's doing more than its thing.
Good.
Well, maybe.
It'll be okay. As long as it's close. It'll melt on its own.
It's close.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, we're gonna move you back here, guys.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
There we go.
Okay. That's so hot. Gotta see what else I need to do that.
It looks really runny. Is it supposed to be
Well,
that runny?
I haven't put flour.
Okay, that's why. Let me step away. We don't need any more bakers. Good morning, Fran Diego. How are you, sweet friend?
Hey, Fran.
How are you? Thank you guys for stopping by this morning. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We're just kind of playing around making some random banana pancakes while I'm waiting for muffins.
I just had an urge for banana, man. I do want to say, because we do still have people coming in, this is FoodTokTV. I'm great. Thanks. Good. We are the longest running live cooking show here on TikTok. We go live multiple times a day, several days a week, every day of the week, actually. With different creators who do all kinds of different things. So make sure you hop in at 1 o'clock for Daphne today, 1 p.m. Central. And Cooking with Mama T is on tonight. And you guys, they actually do like full meals, meals.
We just do this because...
We're just bakers.
I mean, it's not just, but... So I'm going to throw 1.5 cups of flour in here.
1. Thank you, Amanda. I don't know if that's an I or a 1, but sometimes we need help counting, so thank you. 1. There's the half.
The hardest, where I get in the most trouble, is when it comes to like the 2/3 or 3/4, and I'm using one of those cups, and something happens and I lose track. That's ridiculous that even happens.
The worst for me is buttercream with 7 freaking cups of powdered sugar.
I put 1.5 cups of flour in there, and I put in a tablespoon of sugar. Which
Luckily,
one? Buttercream?
I don't make much of that. He does.
Oh, yeah, 7.5 cups of powdered sugar flying all over the kitchen. Yeah. You need a little shield on the mixer because I don't know. I don't know what's worse blowing out of the top of that thing. Powdered sugar or
Cement cookie icing.
cinnamon. Cinnamon coming out of the top of the mixer. Or...
I think my Franken frosting is his favorite.
Oh, that's the royal icing mix kind of hybrid that we use for the sugar cookies. Man, it's 2 icings mixed in one, so I have to make 1 icing, sit it over here, mix the other icing, put in food color, mix them together. It's a good time.
But he does it so well.
I think I got everything in here now. Nope, I need one of these.
I will tell you, it takes 2 people to run a successful business. It takes 2. If you're trying to do it by yourself, bakery, oh boy.
I'm proud of you, first of all.
Proud of you. Because when I tried to do this by myself all the time, I felt like I was losing my mind more than I was actually enjoying it. And then one day he's like, he went and got his shoulder, he got a shoulder replacement, and he couldn't do anything further than right here in the box that he's in.
Yeah, it's pretty limited.
And so I was like, that's perfect for rolling cookies and making dough. And then it just kind of went from there, and he loved it.
Sorry, I'm hitting buttons. Yeah, I do. It's...
All right, have a good day. I love you. Do you work tonight? Are you? I have to work tonight too, so I won't be home to take you.
We're just going to give those a mix.
But I will come pick you up. What time do you get off?
8:30.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I got 6 minutes on the muffins. I had those in 375 for 20, so we'll see how they look at 20.
Ooh, they smell so good.
The combination of those things baking and this right here in my face is fantastic.
I love banana. Here's a serious question though. Do you like on your banana bread, because we do them in the individual little cake tins.
Oh yeah, I do mini tins.
Do you like them? There's a couple of different questions here. First I'll say, some people like them with cream cheese frosting, some people like them plain. Are you a cream cheese frosting or are you plain? And then we've had people ask for chocolate chips, some ask for none, and some ask for nuts, and some ask for none.
But typically what I usually put on top is once I have them in the little tins ready to go, I just sprinkle a bunch of sugar on top, and it makes like this little real light glaze, like crunchy glaze.
Julie says both.
We've done a lot of things. We've done, I think, have we done nuts and chocolate chips
Oh yeah,
together?
we've done everything. We've done everything that people ask for, but the ones without nuts always seem to do the best.
Yeah, just the plain banana bread.
Plain Jane, no frosting, they always seem to go the best. They're like banana bread. And here's another tip if you're a baker watching this, Buckeyes year round. People only make Buckeyes during Christmas.
1 second, I need to drink.
Make them all year. They will buy the crap out of them in the middle of the summertime at the farmers markets. They are
Yeah,
harder
I'm
to
like-
keep cold. They have to eat them immediately when it's 100 degrees outside, but no one ever complains about it, let me tell you.
You know, one of the other things, I'm like, why can't we just make like gingerbread in July? You know what I mean?
Or, what was the other one? Pumpkin.
Oh, I need a...
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need to
pumpkin
spray
stuff.
that. Did you spray it yet?
No, go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab a plate.
Okay. Bear with me. I gotta find the pan.
Stop.
Oh, top. I don't ever get in here, guys, so... Like, once he started taking over the baking portion of it, because I also work, so I you know, I'm not here a lot. And it's just been so much better for me. I do all the online stuff. I schedule the events. I do all of the video content, all of that stuff for what we do. And then he does the baking, and then I decorate them when I get home from work or before I go to work.
Yeah.
I did before I go to work this morning.
We're just going to make these little guys. Let them spread out a little bit.
Delicious. For those who are just tuning in, these are banana pancakes. Love pumpkin roll. It's so good. We make, okay, hold on. I didn't read the comments. Sorry, guys. Let me go back to the comments. I was distracted. Plain. Both ways. Like it all. Plain. Cream cheese frosting. Both. Thank you. Gingerbread 365 days. Yes. We make a pumpkin bread that is so freaking good. Well, he does. I don't. That is so freaking good. And with the cream cheese frosting, it's just like, oh, it's magical, man.
Yeah, that pumpkin bread is really good.
And we have people ask for it. I just had a request for it last week, and here it is, April. I don't even know what day it is.
That's the good thing is I don't mind like being a short order baker, I guess, kind of, you know, if somebody wants something, yeah, let me know. We'll get her done. That kind of thing. So I need to get some of this stuff out of here.
We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Even if we just get these ones done, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's really hard as bakers to try to do something within an hour because you have to do more than one thing because there's bake time with everything. So we're like, what can we do on the side that we can make while those are baking?
Well, we did do...
oh, I know what I can show them.
I have cupcakes. But go ahead with your cookies. She's got some really cool sugar cookies to show you.
I don't know how well they'll be able to see it through the packaging, but...
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dropping. Let's let him. Oh, man down. That's okay.
You didn't see that.
I did.
That's all right.
One man down.
One man down.
Here they are. I don't know how well you guys can actually see them. I do have one that I'll put a glove on and bring over to you. But they look like deviled eggs. They're actually sugar cookies. They're not deviled eggs. It's just a whole platter of deviled egg cookies.
Yeah, those are sugar cookies. I love those.
And then I'll show you. I'll put a glove on real quick.
Man.
And show you guys the... Oh, boy. I'm getting old. Oh. It hurts to bend.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm throwing... Man, I threw a knife today. I lost a pancake today. So you don't get this kind of entertainment other places.
No.
Thanks.
No, you don't. Here, let me find one that's...
What's my time over there?
These ones didn't bleed, babe.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
The other ones this morning bled a little
We've been
bit.
having, with our sugar cookies, trying to figure out a good icing ratio food color ratio because we've had some bleeding lately, and so those look good.
It literally looks like an Easter or a deviled egg, but it's not. It's just a sugar cookie. The red little paprika is little red glitters. Aren't they so cute? I saved the day.
Again, that one almost took a spill.
I saved the day.
So these look yummy. They're not big because they fit my spatula. And so take a whiff of those. Can you guys smell those?
Oh. Where's the butter? We need to put some butter on top.
There's some in there.
Where's the house butter?
The house butter is in there. We have to...
Oh, house butter.
You know, I don't know what the word is. We have to mark what's for home and what's for not.
We have butter that we bake with, which is extra good, extra expensive butter. And then we have the house
pancake butter, which is the good old.
Which is not. Here, let me turn that so it's not showing the label, so I'll get in trouble.
Hold on. I'm about to have some muffins come out.
Ooh, this is hot.
Yeah, don't touch that.
Whoa.
That's gonna be real hot.
You gotta have lots. Oh, it's on my thumb.
It's butter.
I'm telling you, I am weird.
This one.
I don't like stuff on my hands. I even wear gloves when I cook for home too.
Hey, you guys want to see this?
Just because I don't like stuff on my hands.
You guys want to see these
Oh,
muffins?
look at those.
Bam.
Oh my gosh.
Check that out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, those need
You
to
need
be.
an, ow, toothpick?
Please.
Sheesh.
Those look.
Here.
I can't say it on here. They look really good.
Ooh, these smell so good too.
Oh yeah, you can
Does
feel.
Kiana like banana? Is she still here?
You can feel right off. Those are good.
Because we're having a lot of banana pancakes.
Yeah, you can feel. Yeah, those are good. So those were $3.75 for 20, and they're good. You can feel when you push the toothpick. You guys know what I mean.
So good. We're gonna let it cool for just a minute. And then I will cut one open for you. Just give us a minute here.
Well,
so if you want to hang out for like just a few more minutes.
We're only at 55.
Oh yeah, we got 5 minutes anyway, so we're good. So he's gonna make a few more of these pancakes. And then isn't that perfect? He's so talented. Okay. He's so talented.
I'm just gonna do a few more of these then, while we're hanging out. Yeah, those.
You want me to respray it?
Yeah, give it a little shot.
Woo. Yes, I do make noises all the time. Don't I, Paul?
Yeah, but you know, I'd rather have.
It's always interesting.
Somebody making noises than.
I've been making a lot of Portuguese sweet bread for my workers. The butter I use, that's what we use too. That's what we use.
I've had that before. That's good.
That goes into all of our baked goods. However, we do not eat that ourselves because it is. How much did I say it came out to? Like $1.67 per stick.
Yeah.
Per stick.
But yeah, it's wild. But.
Hello, Kevin. Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, Norma. She said that looks really good.
Thank you.
Bria's Pretend Bakery. Good morning. I'm sorry I missed you guys.
I love that name.
I know, I do too.
Pretend Bakery.
Jamie said, great job. So cute. Those look so good.
We'll bring those muffins back over here.
Oh,
in a sec.
Whoops. I just scrolled out of the live. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this morning. We do appreciate you. I know 7 a.m. usually people are getting their kids ready for school. They're getting ready for work. They're busy. So the fact that you're choosing to come and hang out with us today, we appreciate you.
Yeah, right on.
$4.99 for 2 sticks there. Crazy.
There it is.
Crazy. And then people are like, well, why is it so high? Well, I'm using real butter. And not many of us actually use this butter.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting ready to.
You're getting ready to go to work? Well, Kevin, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Are we going to keep them all on the griddle this time, Paul?
You never know. It's wild.
You never know. One night I might be on here burning the crap out of a pan making fried chicken. Might be putting some baking soda instead of powdered, or not powdered sugar, baking soda instead of baking powder. You never know what you're going to get, but I think we did pretty good today. Good job, Paul. Well, you did. I didn't do anything at all.
Yeah, those muffins need to come back down here because those look good.
Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but they said that looks very nice. Thank you.
Thank you. These are just little bitty home pancakes.
Yeah, they're
banana pancakes, and they're going to be really good.
They are.
I'll take those off here in a sec.
Here in a sec. Do we have syrup?
We do. There's some.
Okay, I was just saying, how can we be really sad if we don't have syrup?
It's just regular syrup, but it's good.
That's okay.
We're let these guys go for a second.
Wait, how do you?
But if you,
he doesn't feel pain.
Here's how they.
He doesn't feel heat. Those are good. Those look so good, and they smell so good.
They do. What were you gonna do? Something with these?
I was just gonna let it sit for a second, and then once these are done and we get the butter on them, then we can cut one of those open.
We're gonna take these off right meow. Right, meow.
Thank you, Zena. They said yum.
Yeah, these are just some
Good
little
morning, Maria.
banana pancakes. Both of the recipes will be on FoodTok TV later.
I think I'm just going to take the picture like that, just all loaded up and stacked up with,
Why not, right?
yeah.
Here's your pile of banana pancakes, ma'am. Enjoy.
Which ones don't have butter on them? I guess they don't
This
all
side
need butter
is
on
no
them.
butter. This side has butter.
But
so.
for the picture, we need...
Yeah, we can do it however you'd like. But anyway, thank you all so much.
Actually, I need to keep the steam coming off that so I can take a picture here in a minute. I'm going to pop them in the microwave real quick just so they stay warm.
Okay. And I will bring these back.
Stay there.
The muffins. Let's not have that right there.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
Do you want to check out a muffin?
No, I want you to because it'll burn my fingers. He doesn't feel heat for some reason. He can pop hot stuff in his mouth. He can touch hot stuff and it doesn't burn him. And I'm like, what in the world?
I don't know. I don't know.
Absolutely. One more time, grub
Okay.
match. Thank you, Melissa. Last Saturday, Trudy and Jen went head to head with some secret ingredients, make it as much as they possibly could. You can rewatch it on YouTube. And then, sorry, I have to.
No, you're fine.
And then,
Message from our sponsor.
yeah, and then you can vote for which one won.
Right on.
Good
So
morning,
here's a
Rachel.
muffin. It man, this is nice. It just like,
Popped right out.
yeah, it feels good. I mean, there's the bottom. Y'all can see. That's just a banana muffin that I'm gonna break in half right now. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Ugh.
Are you going to put some butter on it first, or are you just going to eat it like that?
I need butter on that. It might need a second because it's piping hot.
What you think, Paul?
Pass.
Pass. Perfection, Paul. Looks delicious.
I give it an A.
Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Norma.
That's blue ribbon.
Good morning, William.
These might really be good too. If you did do like a light glaze, you know, in addition to the crumble even maybe. But they're good. They're good.
All
That
right.
is good. Thank you all.
All right, guys. We
Go ahead.
appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Thank you so much. Thanks, Paul, for making everything just perfect like you always do.
Well, thank you all.
His name on here. What is? Let me post yours. It's Dough
Master 75.
Master 75. Here is his page. If you guys want to go check out his personal page,
I don't
he
have
doesn't
a-
go he doesn't go live or do a lot of stuff over there. He's more memey stuff, but
But I do have baking and stuff on there. And also recovery, mental health. But baking, of course. So it's all on there. And, yeah, that's it.
where's Jeanette?
Pink Pony Club.
We're going
is on.
out with Pink Pony Club, and
Yeah.
only those who knows the significance of that.
Right on.
So
Y'all go make these. They are good. And the texture is just, I mean,
look at that.
it's just good. It's good.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. You guys have a good day. Come back at 1 o'clock and watch Daphne. So if you're not following us, make sure you do. Because, again, we're not the only creator. There's all kinds of people. And we appreciate you. Thank you so much, Fran. You guys have a great day. And we'll see you again next week.
Take care.
Have a good day. Bye. Oh, wait. Wrong phone. I got to come over here. We love you.
Thank you.